I am betting $10,000 on not only my favorite underdog of the week, but my favorite underdog of the entire year this weekend at UFC Denver, Damon Blackshear. I'll be honest, guys, I've been waiting for a spot like this. I've been watching this guy fight in his past 3 or 4 fights, and the dude is very, very impressive. Let's take a look at his Tapology. I'm going to show you exactly why I'm playing this as my biggest underdog of the year and why I think the value is just absolutely insane. The guy is probably around plus 125 to plus 135 right now, depending on where you can find him and what sports book. But let's just take a look at his resume here. He has never been finished, right? He has quite a few losses early on in his career, but they've all been on the scorecards. And if you look, Danny Sabatella, Pat Sabatini, Mutino, he fought some guys early on, and I think he's really evolved as a fighter since then, right? He only has 2 losses since 2021. One is against Farid Basharat, who is still to this day undefeated. I believe he's 12-0 now, and he's a much higher level guy than Montel Jackson, in my opinion. And then his recent fight, let's look at the circumstances here. He goes out, submits Jose Johnson by a twister, one of 3 guys to ever do that in the UFC, right? Then takes a short notice fight against Bautista, has 2 weight cuts in 9 days. And according to the verdict, he won that fight 29-28. However, he lost the unanimous decision per the judges, lost 2 rounds to 1 in that fight. But again, I actually think there's really good value opportunities betting on fighters that are coming off of losses or have losses that have much more than meets the eye to that loss. Now he's fighting a guy in Montel Jackson. Let's take a look at his page. Montel, very high level, 13-2 MMA record, good wrestling, very good fight IQ, good striking defense on the feet. Has some decent wins, right? Julio Arce, Ronnie Yaya. I mean, nothing crazy, right? He did lose to Ricky Simone, but if you look at his resume, there aren't big time names on it, right? And I've watched a lot of footage on both of these guys. Now, if you look at Damon Blackshear's last fight, he was gassed halfway into the second round and definitely in the third round. But when he's fresh, he stuffed 6 takedowns for Mario Bautista, which, don't get it twisted, guys. Mario Bautista, 14-2 MMA record. The dude's legit. Like, very well-rounded, good wrestling, good striking, good durability. And he, on short notice and 2 weight cuts in 9 days, he arguably beat him, right? I would make Mario Bautista a favorite over Montel Jackson, right? So I think Damon Blackshear, I think this is legitimately his opportunity to be his coming out party. I don't know that he'll get a finish. I think you could play him by submission, decision, double chance. I think more than likely he outworks him on the scorecards here and is able to pick up a decision win. I would cap him as a minus 120 favorite in this spot, not as a plus 130 underdog. I think that we're getting the more explosive guy. We're getting a guy that has more dangerous submissions and a guy that can do more overall damage in the fight versus the guy who's probably the better overall wrestler, right? But let's not forget, Damon is big for this division. He's physical. We just saw him stuff 6 takedowns in his last fight against Mario Bautista, and then he gave up 2 late in the fight when he was gassed. He's now taking this fight very seriously. He had a full camp. He went to Denver early to train in the altitude. I just think this is his opportunity to make a statement, maybe get a submission win in a grappling exchange, or maybe to just outwork him on the scorecards. So my favorite underdog of the year, I just love this spot for him. Damon Blackshear, $10,000 bet will return me about $13K in profit when it hits. If you guys tail, let me know in the comments. Make sure like and subscribe to this video, and I will see you guys next week. I'm going to start doing my favorite underdog plays of the week every week on this YouTube channel, so do not forget to subscribe.